My name remains Sylvanus Ekeng, reaching you from First Mark TV.
First Mark TV, Family Liberation Square.
Our last discussion, part 5, on should a witch or wizard be killed in the 21st century, according to the book of Exodus chapter 22 verse 18. Now we says that suffer not a witch to live. Now we have taken part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, but we are anchoring seriously on this part 5 because it is very important. In our last discussion, I told you, and if a penalty they want to carry out over your matter require you to be put to death, nobody can kill you in the witchcraft coven without a member of your family. So if there is no member of your family in that particular coven, they will keep a mark in you. That mark that you normally wake up and say, somebody tear my body. It means keep in view. And it means that your matter was brought to the coven that night, but they were not able to conclude it because the fact and the truth and all that is required to put that matter to rest were not available. So once you see that mark, rise up and begin to fight for yourself, because that means they were not able to conquer. And at the point where they are not able to conquer, they cannot execute their agenda. But if it is in the case they said, just destroy the source of his money, and they collect the money, put in the coffin, I'm telling you, from that moment, the person begin to face some predicament that he never dreamed of. Business falling, marriage, everything. They begin to rain terror to the person, serious terror to the person, and before you know, sickness, infirmity, disease, all manner of things begin to come from different angles, the children, the wife, the husband, all of that, because there is a series of attack that is launched on them. And so I really want you to pay attention to this subject. But if you are sound, because we have plenty churches and we have plenty Christians, but sound Christians, they know sound Christians. They themselves, they know sound Christian, because every Christian that is a true believer has a mark. And if you don't have that mark, whatever name you call yourself, whatever title you have in church, they know that you are their soft target, that if they attack you, they will get you. Maybe you are possessed with the spirit of lust, you are possessed with the spirit of fornication, adultery, and all of that. They know that you're their soft target, irrespective of your position in church and your title. So that is one thing that you really need to do, to make sure that if you claim to be a Christian, that you are a true Christian. Because if you are a true Christian, they cannot hurt nor harm you. Now, another thing that I really want you to pay attention in that remarks is this particular set of people called witches and wizards. They work a lot through foundation, through the origin of the place, through the where the person comes, the origin of the person and where the person comes from. And that is one thing that you really need to pay attention, that your life is totally clean, that you exonerate yourself from anything that is negative from your family and from your offspring. You do not associate in the case of anything that is not of God and that is not approved by the Bible. You really need to study your Bible to live upright, so that God in heaven can defend you over this kind of matter. And I think in part 6, we are going to now deliberate how we should defend ourselves. We should stand. This thing is from part 1 to part 10. We are now in part 5. All of this is a continuation of part 5. And I really want you to pay attention, because listen, if you are not attacked by witchcraft spirits, it will be very difficult for the marine to control you, except you live in the coastal area or the family have an origin of marine spirit. There are some people that their great grandfather worship a particular marine spirit, and by that it has run through the vein, through the generation, that in every generation they must produce a marine priest. And maybe getting to a certain level, other people have cut off and then become Christians and have done those things. And those demons are looking for inspiration, somebody they can raise upon in that particular generation to also demonstrate their relevance in that generation. And if there is nobody, they could be underground causing a lot of problem to gain attraction. In the case of you finding somebody who is not attacked by witchcraft, having marine spirit is over this kind of issue. But except you are living in the coastal area, it is if it is not a coastal area and you're living maybe in a place where you have a normal landscape and you are attacked by marine spirit, it is witchcraft spirit that took you there. If they have done everything to attack you and they could not succeed, they can also summon you to marine. There are several structures in the spiritual realm that can launch attack over human. God bless you. See you in my next video.